Hi, welcome to our cooking show. Today we are making fettuccine alfredo, and we are testing to see if salt really does make the water boil faster. So we took 5 cups of water and put in each pot, and as you can see, we added a 4th tablespoon of salt into this one, and it's already boiling a lot faster than one without salt. And our main question is, does salt make it boil faster? But we also are testing to see whether there's an endothermic or exothermic reaction, where there's convection, conduction, and radiation going on. And we will be making the pasta in these.
The pot with the salt started boiling at 7 minutes, while the pot on the left has just started to boil. The salt lowered the specific heat capacity of water, which made the water reach the boiling point faster.
Okay. So we added the noodles into the pot of water, and it has been cooking for about 8 minutes now, and it's almost ready to be strained. And one of our concepts is conduction, convection, and radiation. So conduction is a heat transfer through direct contact. So you can see the conduction would be the fire to the pot, because it is through direct contact, and then convection is the steam, because convection is like heat transfer through water or through the air, so it's the steam coming out. And then radiation is when you put your hands close to the pot, it's really hot, and so you can kind of feel the heat being transferred out of the pot and from the fire. So that's the conduction, convection, and radiation through our pot of boiling noodles.
Alright, now we're making the Alfredo sauce. So we've melted a 1/4 cup of butter into this saucepan. This was an endothermic reaction because the butter had to absorb heat in order to melt. Here are the other ingredients that we're going to add to the sauce. There's a cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 clove of garlic, and 1½ cups of Parmesan cheese. So here goes the heavy whipping cream, and we're going to cook it for 5 minutes. Now crush the garlic into the sauce.
We have to scrape it.
Okay. Now add the cheese to the sauce and whisk quickly.
This is our final product, our fettuccine alfredo. And now that you have hopefully learned a new delicious recipe, let's recap the chemistry involved so you can better understand what you're doing when you're actually cooking things.
So when we added the pasta to the boiling water, there was conduction heat from the flame to the pot, and then there was convection heat from the water, to the steam in the air, and then there was radiation heat coming out of the pot.
And then also, we learned that adding salt to water actually does make it boil fast, because the salt lowers the heating capacity of water so it can reach it faster and boil more quickly. And this was an endothermic reaction because of the water. The heat from the fire was being transferred to the water in the pot so the water could boil the noodles.
So the water absorbed the heat from the flame, and the pasta then absorbed the heat from the water, which allowed it to cook.
So, now, hopefully you have learned something new, and you have learned a new recipe, and now you can dig in with your yummy pasta.